Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in to the Wednesday show. This is Near Disney, where we, the Dream Team, bring you all the best of what's happening within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle. Just two of us in the Brady Bunch squares, but we are all powerhouses on the Dream Team. We've got a lot of really good content to cover for you today when it comes to the mortgage market, new listings we're excited to talk about, Christmas activity that's available in Central Florida. So, yeah, please stick around. I'm Elijah with Florida in Motion Realty. They call me the Prince of Real Estate around here on Near Disney, and I'm joined in the square next to me by
Tanya, also at Florida in Motion Realty, and known as the Latin Princess because yo hablo español.
Well, I had a little bit of experience in the Latin world, actually, just getting back. You haven't if you're a fan of the show, you've probably seen I wasn't around for the last week and a half, a week or two of shows because I just went on a trip to Brazil, actually, of all places. Had never been to South America before, and had the chance to attend a friend's wedding. They were both Brazilian, and so yeah, actually I might just pull up some images here. Went to multiple cities in Brazil. The crazy thing was, like, first we saw them get married, and then they said, we've been dating so long and we've taken so many vacations as a couple. Why don't we just bring our friends along on the honeymoon? And so, nice little gaggle of friends. This is us at the top of what's called Sugarloaf Mountain, and looking at just the beautiful landscape of the Rio area. We got to
Wow.
tour some beautiful little nature areas as well. We're just a lively bunch there. And let's see. This is the groom. This is the bride. This is us seeing Jesus Christ the Redeemer, the famous statue, of course, in Rio at the top of a mountain. One of the wonders of the modern world. And also just fun little we're having in Rio. Bride and groom right here. And this was the best man. And I was also a groomsman, so I was important too. This is funny story when it comes to these tiles. Apparently, a long time ago, there was an artist who liked to do work with tile, and he was just sort of one by one putting red tiles all around this sort of stairwell area in an alleyway, and then did it for years and years, little by little. And then when he ran out of money for tiles, the community just kind of got involved and provided their own tiles for him to put up.
Wow.
And we even went in another area called Iguazu Falls, and that's where we went river rafting. Except, I mean, two gigantic waterfalls basically got soaking wet going into them, basically right in the jungles, like of the Amazon almost. And so, yeah, it's just quite a diverse amount of fun that I had. So, as we're
That's
waiting for
super
people
fun.
to yeah, as we're waiting for people to join the stream tonight, I thought I'd just share a little bit of that with you. But yeah, thank you, Tanya. It
Fantastic.
was very fun, and it's a whole new culture for me. I would do it again. Great food.
Did you
Hope
learn some Portuguese?
I was able to get by just saying obrigado, which is like thank you for everything. So okay, I did not learn too much. It's very similar to Spanish, but not so similar that it's the same. But anyway, I want to just jump real quick into our real estate topic of the day. Apparently, all of our mortgage lenders' relationships today were sharing articles about an increased loan limit that just got approved. So basically,
Ooh.
the FHFA, the Federal Housing Financing Agency, has set a new baseline conforming loan limit of $806,500 for one unit properties like single family homes for 2025, authorizing Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to purchase mortgages up to this amount. So that's basically like a 5.2% increase of the amount for 2024, which was 766,550. So that's a jump, quite of, like, right, 40 grand of
Mm-hmm.
extra that's buying power that you can have to all align with inflation and pricing trends. Um, so yeah, basically, rising the conforming loan limit helps buyers finance higher priced one unit homes more efficiently, as affordability remains challenging, especially for some of our first time home buyers. So yeah, we're getting closer and closer to like that million threshold. But basically, if you look at this chart here, they actually, for some of the more high cost areas, do make an exception to extend that even a little bit higher than that 806,000 limit. So when you look at their website for the FHFA, this is the conforming loan limit values map. All the gray is what's covered with that new 806,500 limit, and then yellow can go up to a million. And as far as we're concerned with Florida, there's one little spot here that does have some yellow. So a high cost of living area for Monroe County, where kind of the Key West area. So that's actually going up to 967,150 for one unit dwellings. And
Wow.
basically, there's a little bit when you get into two units. Basically, that's going to be up to 1,032,000. Three units, 1,248,000. Four units, 1,551,000. And yeah, I guess, but also that's for 48 out of the 50 states. Alaska and Hawaii are get some special treatment, I guess, for being high cost areas. So cool stuff there when it comes to more loans. And we have relationships with a lot of lenders. So if you're curious about that, we'll put you in touch with some of our contacts to see what kind of a loan you can qualify and how much house you can buy.
Very cool.
And with that, I'll throw it over to you, Tanya, for this article you found about Florida in respect to retirement attractiveness.
Yes, we found a really cool article about retirement, and we came across the best place to enjoy your golden years.
Yes,
And this is it. Florida continues to reign as the ultimate retirement destination. The
and not
U.S.
just
News,
Florida. Uh,
yeah, not just Florida, all the cities in Florida, right?
yes, yes.
Okay, so coming at number one is the city of Naples. Number four is also Sarasota. Number seven, as I see here, is Jacksonville. And as you can see, Orlando is a very beautiful destination for people who are about to retire, thinking about retiring, and I we live in the middle of it all. So the charming cities, the beaches that we have around, the great opportunities for work, for growth, and especially the weather. I think that's number one reason people move here, in addition to the taxes situation that we have, which is great for new homeowners. And if you want to learn more about these cities, we have the full list. We could send it to you so you can read on each one of the cities that are on the list. Or you can also look it up on the floridarealtors.com website. And if you're thinking about affordability, definitely the Sunshine State is the place to be. This place promises lifestyle, happiness, health, and enjoyment. And the Dream Team, we specialize in the Central Florida area. So if you have any questions about any of these cities, please feel free to drop your comments in the chat and we'd be happy to speak to you. You can also text message us or call us at the number you see on the screen and we'd be happy to talk to you more about the opportunities here in Central Florida.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. That's some really great data for Florida just remaining dominant when it comes to retirement attractiveness. And bookending on your article there, Sue, who goes by Aurora Sleeping Beauty on our team, she was a little ill tonight, but she wanted us to share a opportunity or a listing that she has very beautiful in a 55 plus community as well of Del Webb. So kind of on that retirement note, I want to share you this beautiful video of a new listing that we have on our team that covers that demographic. All right.
Very nice.
So I just want to just highlight a little bit about what makes that special. Basically, this is a place in uh, Davenport area of Central Florida. So for just 349,999, just under 350K, that is 2 bed, 2 bath with 1,470 square feet in a gated community for 55 plus living. You saw that it shows beautifully in there. You get a nice driveway. You can still get the nice storage of a 2-car garage there, and a pretty little back patio space as well to look out at some yard. Some great amenities offered in there as well, as you saw in the video. So for just under 350,000, you can get a lot of nice house, just enough, when you're right sizing at certain stages in life. It's just an optimal amount of space in many cases. So yeah, Del Webb is great for that as well. Basically, we had gone on a tear with highlighting 55 plus communities for quite a while. So when you go to Near Disney, our page, I hope you hit the subscribe button. And then when you go to our homepage right here, you see like the search bar. You just like start typing in like 55. All of a sudden, all this great content for 55 plus communities all around Central Florida comes up for you to check out, as well as just any other area. Like we specialize, of course, we talk about Celebration, the town built by Disney, all the time. It just goes on forever to highlight the amazing opportunities for housing there. So great stuff. Happy to share that for Sue Koptiev. And yeah, well, that's what we're all about.
We're praying for Sue
Yeah,
and John.
she's a little under the weather, but she's just fine. And oh, we got some comments here actually. Dune Buggy Jim is the name of his YouTube account. Thanks so much. He's checking in from Denver and says happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate you watching, Dune Buggy Jim. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you. Hope you're doing something fun. Hope you're getting some good food, maybe spending some time with people who you care about. And Near Disney is coming up and saying it. Yeah, thank you, Kim, for saying thanks. Happy Thanksgiving as well. So, yeah, we're starting to see, Christmas jump in the gun before Thanksgiving time, as it always does. And all of a sudden, the
Mhm.
decor is up in many places like the malls and Disney Springs. And some of the Christmas events are being promoted already. Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center has Elf in concert. That's Will Ferrell's Elf movie, of course, that remains a timeless classic for the Christmas season. A lot of people say it's their favorite Christmas movie. And the thing about Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center is it's this classy, amazing venue that's right in downtown Orlando. And basically they do some of these fun orchestral performances of pop culture, whereas they'll do the Elf soundtrack in concert and have this beautiful classy orchestra playing, and like clips from the movie or stuff will be, accentuating it in the background. Sounds like a fun, wholesome time. I've gone there for some of my own pop culture fun, saw some like video game soundtracks like from like The Legend of Zelda or Pokemon be played by that in concert there. So it's fun to see Christmas pop culture like Elf be available. Real reasonable price tickets, $35 to $70, depending on what kind of seats you're getting. That's going to be Friday, November 29th, 3 p.m. matinee and 7 p.m. as well. So good to check on that. Good to get the Christmas vibes going for a whole month. You just want it to feel like a season, not just a day.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, a lot of people are coming to us this time of year, moving in to catch the warmer weather than up north. And with that, you found a really good article about the moving process and maybe just how to reduce those costs when you're taking that step.
Yes. So we know moving to a new home is an exciting milestone, but let's be honest, moving can also be very expensive. Whether you're planning to move locally or you're heading across the country, the costs can add up really fast,
Hmm.
especially because there's a lot of hidden costs that we forget about, like utility hookups, temporary storage, or even tips for the movers. So knowing what to expect and budgeting ahead is key for preparing for a move. And we came across 5 tips for cutting moving costs. Number one is declutter, declutter, declutter. The less you move, the less you pay. And that
Okay.
would be really number one. And I know we all get attached to some stuff, so it's hard sometimes to let it go. But for a move, it is essential that you get rid of some stuff. And maybe you can also help somebody else, right? When you donate all these things that to you they may not be so great, but to somebody else they might be great. And there's tons of places that will take them for free. Number two, we have move off season. So we know that there's some expensive times to move. Like the summer is the most expensive. So if you plan your move and you're not in a hurry to move between those dates, normally between October and April will save you money. And also, you could pack yourself. Sometimes you hire people to come help you pack, but if you pack things yourself, or you ask some friends and family members, you'll save some money there as well. Another thing could be shop smart for supplies. Sometimes we forget paying for all the boxes, and so if you either get boxes from somebody else who just moved recently, or you go to like maybe Amazon and find some and you buy in bulk those boxes, it might be cheaper for you. And number five, we recommend calling in reinforcements. Like I said, friends, family members can be lifesavers, especially when making such a big move. And you never know who's going to be there for you. I mean, it's amazing the times I've moved. Uh, I find that there's so many people willing to help, and it's really really nice to have that community, which is why I've always loved celebration because you always find that sense of community.
That's right. Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate, has lent many a moving box to people that we've worked with.
Hmm.
So well, thank you so much for sharing some of those tips for keeping moving costs down. It's one of those things, it's the last thing you have to do, and it's maybe something that you didn't think about. And right when you were trying to negotiate all those, uh, little savings when it came to the real estate deal, you'd hate to just suddenly take a bath on actually getting to the new house. So appreciate you sharing that. So, all right, just two of us tonight, but that's still a great show, and appreciate everyone who commented in the chat and said hello. We always love to know where you're watching from or if you have any questions. And yeah, and even after this live stream is done, our phone numbers are here for you. So the comments section, the chat goes on forever. You can always engage with us for all your real estate needs. So really appreciate y'all tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. I hope you're getting something good. Maybe let us know in the comments what's your favorite part of Thanksgiving. What's the favorite thing on the plate for you? And with that, we'll say take care. See you on the Friday show at 1:30. Bye-bye.
Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
Bye.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.